Hey, guys, don't panic. Don't panic. Benjamin is not an alcoholic. This bottle of Jack Daniels is here for a purpose. Thanks for all the lovely emails that I've had. Really appreciate all the sort of well wishes. Sorry it's taken a couple of days to post clips. For those that were sort of playing in the competition of guessing how many puppies, the people that guessed 9 are correct in a way. Sadly, we did lose 1 puppy. It was quite sad. Haven't lost an OVCHARKA puppy before. I didn't even have an opportunity to try and save it. It came out dead. It was a breech birth, and it caused a massive backlog. But as kind as nature is, it's as cruel as well. So we've got to just be positive and move on. Pups are now roughly 3 days old. Have a look at this. This is the reason why I've got a bottle of Jack Daniels. This is the 70 cl bottle of Jack Daniels, yeah? You can see this puppy. Can you see that? The puppy's longer than the bottle of Jack Daniels, just to have some sort of perspective for you. Pups are doing very well. You can see with the iodine, you know, the umbilical cord is dried very quickly, and you know, the pups are doing well. They're eating well. It's interesting because we all wish for very big puppies. I've changed my mind. I want really skinny puppies. The labour for her was horrendous. I mean, I think she was in labour. I genuinely think she was in labour for about sort of 2 days to 3 days. I'm sure some veterinarians that view this will say, "Shut up, Ben." You know, I don't know. She was, to me, I feel she was. Certainly, she was in whelp from 7 a.m. 7 a.m. till 12. That is a long time. And I was so concerned. I was snowed in pretty much. I mean, I would have put her on my back if I had to get to a vet, but would the vet have been at work himself? So, yeah, beautiful puppies. So yeah, this is just for sort of a guide. A bottle of Jack Daniels. It's unbelievable. And look at the head as well. And you know the most freaky thing about this? That it's a female. Yeah? This is incredible. Cleopatra. She's certainly a queen. Beautiful colours as well. So yeah, she's just about 3 days old, and they're eating well. She's well hydrated, nice full belly. Even though it's quite a sizable litter, you know, they're growing well. So yeah, so this is one of the pups. Hope you all like her very much. Nice colours. Let me show you something else. These are other puppies, and you can see with line-bred dogs, you can see sort of uniform symmetry. Let me just move this bottle out of the way. You know, they've got some lovely markings. They're nice and energetic. You can see that, you know, moving around well. You want this. You want the puppies to be able to get out of trouble. You know, if they get stuck behind their mum, you know, it. In some breeds, generally, I've seen at 4 weeks, and I'm not talking about little chihuahuas. You know, there's some large breeds that at 3 weeks, their puppies aren't like this. These are roughly 3 days old. Actually, some of them are under 3 days old. You can see the umbilical gone. That's a female again. This is a beautiful male. They're doing well, eating well, checking on them. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with the litter, and it's a nice way to sort of to be bowing out. It's hard at times, you know, when you look at what you're producing, and I really love the breed. You know, I love that they've got strong puppies, and I don't know. I kind of feel gutted, really. And many people say, well, look, you don't have to leave the breed. I know, but I'm not one of those breeders, you know, that just has a load of dogs that you can't give any attention to. I mean, as it is at the moment, I've had to start paying someone to come round because, you know, I have got to stay at work. You know, to come and sort of, you know, walk the dogs, which is fair enough. But fingers crossed. There's a farm that I'm looking at, so maybe if that can become a reality, I'll look at sort of doing, you know, sort of keeping my dogs, keeping all of them. I'd love to. I'd love to run them on with the bully cutters. You can see the nose as well. This is when the pups are born. You know, the nose are very pink, and as they grow, it becomes pigmented, and the whole nose becomes black. Very, very healthy. The only thing is, you know, I don't know. Some people say all puppies are born with worms. I've got to say that I don't genuinely believe that that's the case. You know, because I think that if the bitch was perfectly wormed and you were in a clinical situation, the puppy wouldn't be born with worms. However, my dogs are dogs, and they go out in various fields, so no doubt there could be worms in these puppies, and I'm looking forward to worming them. You know, you're never out of the woods with young puppies. You know, things can change overnight. So yeah, so these are, let me show you. There's Diesel. We have produced Diesel. I mean, let me show you two more. There's a lovely white girl. She looks so much like Coco. But isn't this Diesel? Huh? I will post some pictures of Diesel as I think a 5-6 week old puppy. Lazarus from the last litter also looked like him, but the coat colour was slightly different. But this dog is marked so much. And you know, with line breeding, this is it. You can produce a type. You know, so when people contact you and they say they want this, you can say, you know, besides colour, I can give you what you're looking at. And I genuinely think that UK of Charkers is doing that. You know, this is a beautiful female, nice and strong. This dot on the head is very desirable in Europe. I don't really see the big deal, but yeah, it's very desirable. Nice colour. She's very strong, and there's no like sort of runt in the litter. I mean, she is smaller than Junior. I think we should call him Junior. Yeah, so just beautiful puppies. Yeah, roughly 3 days old, nice and strong. Their motions are good. The coat is good. They're warm. And just very good heads, you know. A lot of puppies look very similar from various breeds, but I really do think you can see the Ovcharka. Well, I certainly can see the Ovcharka instantly. And if you just see this bitch, can you see the suction? You know, she's sucking away at my finger. This is just good. You know that she's gonna, you know, drain the dam. Honey is full of milk. One thing that I will sort of want to mention to you is, bear with me here for a moment. I don't think I've got it. I was going to mention to you garlic and fenugreek, which is a natural antibiotic, which you should be giving to your bitch, because sometimes, I mean, you always need to watch and make sure that they've retained, well, they've not retained, that they've passed the all the sort of afterbirth. You know, if they retain the afterbirth, this can cause an infection. They get milk fever. The puppies will go downhill. I'm always paranoid about this because I never know whether they have, and I palpate the bitch, but I've just been lucky, I guess. And you know, I use the garlic and fenugreek. It's homeopathic. You know, so it's a natural antibiotic, and you know, I think it's good to have it in the system. One thing I would say definitely though is the thorny ear powder. This thorny ear powder, please, as brilliant as it is and as much as I recommend it, don't use this when you have a litter. You know, you can use it before you've had your litter, but don't use it in the puppy's in your bitch's ears when you have a litter. You know, so I just thought I'd sort of mention that. It is great stuff. I've never had any issues, but just because I know that it will kill fleas, it will have an adverse effect, I believe, on the puppies, especially as these type of puppies, they crawl around everywhere. They will crawl into her ears if they had an opportunity. I mean, one of the puppies was trying to crawl back in the other day.